Jacob has done a number of things in speaking with Velda, including kind of showing his hand. He seems a bit enamored with the rather supernaturally beautiful Toreador. Part of that might be the blood bond talking. Part of that might be her powerful nature. Who's to say? Ambush recently confronted his biological son turned caitiff after what may have been a night shift at Seraph Securities. And when I say confronted, it literally means that he slammed him on the floor and popped out his arms, threatened the boy, and bullied him into having a conversation that he initially didn't want to have. Alice had a recent conversation with Marjani in which she indicated that she possesses a unique relic of the body of Set himself, believed to have, at least for Alice, given her her true calling as a member of the Ministry. But now, we follow Squatch. During some of this little adventure, Squatch, you had made it known that you were, with the information that you had collected on Albert Carlson, it was time to go and stake out his home. The one listed on his credit card, the one listed on his ID from the shooting range that you had acquired this information from. And so, as you make your way through this neighborhood, it's actually an interesting residential neighborhood nearby to downtown. Not terribly far from the gun range at which Carlson attends. It's a single-family home. Very tiny yard in the front, very tiny yard in the back. Kind of a smallish place. It's maybe a living room on the bottom floor and a bedroom on the top floor, and that's really about it from the outside that you can see. Ordinary home. The vehicle that you had spotted, that you all had spotted at the gun range, in the drive. A light on in the house.
So, beforehand, I'm going to go ahead and give you my feeding roll, because that does need to be done before I do anything else.
Sure, go ahead and give me a hunting roll.
Okay.
Oh.
You know what? I'm going to fix that.
Oh my.
And it's going to be funny if it doubles down. It didn't double down.
No. So change that 10 to a regular success, and so, yeah, 4. And you're hunting in your own domain?
Yeah. Let me bring up the sheet. That meets the difficulty exactly from what we have written down.
Okay.
And I'm just going to be taking 2.
Alright. What were you at? 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. You're perfectly fine. Safe to do with no intervention from the beast. You still have that that voice in the back of your mind as you're taking your sips to drink more and more and more and keep drinking. But you have your own faculties. You're under your own command. You're not losing yourself to the hunger itself. So, after hunting is when you find yourself at the address that you had collected. Oh, pardon me. So what do you do?
I don't see any cameras floating about, do I? Any on the outside?
Wits awareness.
Sure, I'm gonna add in my aspects to that too.
You have heightened
For
senses.
heightened senses.
Okay.
Yep.
You satisfied with that?
Oh, no, I'm gonna push that.
Okay.
There's nothing in the hunger die.
3. Okay.
3.
From the front of the house, you see that there is a single doorbell camera.
Okay.
One of those fairly common ones.
Yep. So what I'm going to do is pop Unseen Passage.
Okay.
This is what I'm talking about. My Rouse checks hate me.
Getting hungrier for a little Nosferatu.
Yep. It's safe to assume this place has a back door, right?
Yeah. It's got a front door for sure. It's got a front sort of porch, and then when you swing out to the back, it's kind of like a single door that opens up to a slab of concrete on the back in the back garden.
Okay.
Because like I said, these yards are tiny. They basically fill like maybe a couple feet on one side of the house and a couple feet on the other side of the house. So you really
tiny indeed.
Yeah, these are homes that are pretty cramped together in this neighborhood.
Oof, I don't know how this guy can live like this. Picking a lock quietly shouldn't break my obfuscate. Because there's no one else around, technically.
Sorry, what?
Right? Lock picking quietly. Since there's, really no one else there.
Usually interacting with any kind of door of any kind breaks obfuscate.
Damn. Okay.
So,
I mean, it was good
to
get by the camera at the very least.
Do you want to pick the lock before you Unseen Passage, or do you want to keep it in
We'll do it before. We'll do it before.
Okay. So go ahead and make a dexterity larceny roll.
Yay. One of my slightly better rolls than anything else.
Okay. And that's 5.
Yep.
And yeah, the back side of the house doesn't seem to have any cameras. So do you carry a lockpick set, or do you,
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So you keep a lockpick
Considering I have to break into houses to feed,
mm-hmm.
I certainly keep one on me at all times.
Yep, because you never know what kind of lock you're gonna run into.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, easily enough, you have the tools at your disposal to be able to do this rather expertly. Right. And so, you find yourself in the house, and then you Unseen Passage once you have the door open?
Yep. And, once I have the door re-shut quietly, yeah. Because don't want to have it open and him coming out and finding out the back door is open. That'd spell trouble.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be just dastardly.
Not that I'm going to do dastardly things anyway, but let's not make it too soon.
Right, right.
So definitely going to take a look around the house. Basically see, what this guy's about, because there's a lot you can tell about someone with their decor and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so based on what you find initially within the house, definitely looks very lived in. Definitely looks like this person has lived here for a while. Some of the decor is a little old. It's maybe a little dated. But some of the things that you might find that are because what you come into when you enter in from the back doors, you come into directly into the kitchen. Kitchen almost looks a little unused. There's a little bit of dust kind of piling in the sink. There's paper and like mail and stuff everywhere almost. But um but in that respect, some of it's open, some of it's not. Obviously there's a lot of junk mail. Just, random things. Um some of the decor looks to be firearms related. In that when you kind of because the kitchen kind of opens up into the living room, which is where the light that you saw is. You see some bookshelves, a small library, it seems, of um, of something in particular that you think is interesting is that there are a lot of um, like how would one describe this? Is like volumes of laws that have been passed in the city of San Antonio and Texas broadly.
Okay.
There's a few textbooks in regards to maybe law school. There's and it's select volumes. It's not necessarily that they're in like a numerical order. They're just select volumes on the shelf, like random numbers and all of that sort of stuff.
Like he was very, very picky about which ones he kept out at the very least.
Yeah, very specific about what volumes he picked up.
Do we ever find out what this guy does? Like his job and all that? Or
not specifically, but based on what you've seen so far, this man is a firearms enthusiast.
Yeah. Also kind of screams like either lawyer or judge, something like that.
Definitely, you definitely get the idea that this person is God, I can't think of words.
Don't feel bad, I can't either.
That maybe it's a little less like hobby level and a little bit more professional level in some respects.
Okay.
Although you're not seeing much in the way of evidence of like police officer or detective or anything like that. You think you're getting the impression that if there's anything that this person was enthusiastic about, it's about firearms, because there's firearms
Yeah.
decor all over the place. There's like decorative decorative guns kind of hung up and displayed on various shelves and
True and
on the
proper
walls.
Texan in that case.
Yeah, in a sense. Um, one of which might be an antique, but you're not certain because you're not really a firearms expert yourself. It looks old.
Mm-mm.
Um,
I know how to shoot. That's it.
that's really it. But but yeah, if you had to guess, this guy this guy follows a lot of what happens revolving around firearms.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
based on the volumes that you see, there's pages that are, I mean, you haven't picked one up, but you can see that there are like little post-it note tabs inside each of these
Yeah.
volumes.
And it'd be a safe assumption like, oh, that might be a gun law
Might be,
or something.
or something
Okay.
related. Um, yeah, it seems this person is not
So
just a
basically,
hobbyist.
if we ever wanted to break in and fight this guy, not saying we do,
Mm.
send ambush first. Got it. But gonna start
You know
looking
that's
into drawers if I
yeah.
can.
You also know that certain kindred that do have an affinity for firearms might also have those kinds of abilities where they shoot true every time.
Yeah, celerity's a bitch that way.
Mm-hmm.
I also know that requires a lot of blood.
Yep. But you said you
Especially
wanted
if
to.
you're doing it shot to shot. Yeah, start looking through some of the drawers if I can.
Okay.
Looking for address books or. Because he's an older man. He was an older man when he was embraced.
Based on what you know
Older,
of him. Yep.
yeah, older folk used to keep address books. That habit probably stuck around in death.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you're searching around in the kitchen for that?
Searching around in, well, yeah, the kitchen, and if it's not there, moving out to other rooms.
Okay. Make me a dexterity stealth.
Oh
Do you
boy,
have
the
silence of
actual.
death?
Let me look. Yes, I do.
Okay. So then, regardless, you're you're not going to be hurt. You don't have to make that dexterity stealth.
Yeah, because I was playing with 8 dice anyway.
Yup. You slide a drawer open. Doesn't make a sound.
Quiet as can be.
And so going through the kitchen drawers, you see a lot of the usual stuff. Uh, Utensils, pots and pans. You see uh, those are in cabinets. You see dishes. You see a lot of them have collected dust.
Which typical for Kindred.
Yep. Um, you see one drawer that has random odds and ends because every house has those. Um, you're fairly certain that some of those odds and ends are older than maybe you are. And um, but as far you mm, you do find like a Rolodex,
Ooh.
but it's empty. Like
So either he keeps
you,
them.
you see the the mechanism for it, but you do not see the tabs where people would write their names and phone numbers on them.
Okay, so either he's moved them someplace else, he has a different address book elsewhere in the house, or he got smart over the years and removed it all anyway.
All of which are safe assumptions.
Mm-hmm. So, like to continue searching for anything like that in some of the other rooms, just in case. I think like maybe one or two rooms that'd be like a safe assumption. Go, yeah, no, he got rid of it,
Okay.
or he got smarter and keeps some of it on his phone.
High or low?
So I trust my luck here. Low clan low.
You hear footsteps
These dice
upstairs.
don't like me.
Like someone has gotten up out of a chair and started walking.
Okay. Going to hide myself in a corner just to see if they come downstairs, because Unseen Passage is still up, Silence of Death is still up.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's got Auspex, that's like the only way he's going to be able to see me is if he's got Since the Unseen. So just gonna see if he's going to come downstairs.
Now, with this drawer that you had open,
Mm-hmm.
did you quickly shut it?
Yes.
So I need you to make a dexterity stealth. In that case.
And I'm going to rouse for this. Because why not make a dumb roll even dumber? I think I'm at 2, right? Yeah. Oh, come on. Okay, 4.
So, the reason that you're having to make a dexterity stealth
Because it was quick.
is because it was quick and may have broken your obfuscate. You're not sure.
Fun. Yep.
Because it's one of those powers where you're not entirely sure when it's on, you're not entirely sure when it's off sometimes.
Yep. So if this is a especially dark corner, I'm going to go ahead and use Cloak of Shadows too.
Okay.
Just to cover my ass.
Yep. Hear footsteps down the very skinny flight of stairs. You're overhearing a conversation. It doesn't seem to be with anyone that you might be aware of. It seems like he's just having like like some small talk with the other person on the line. And you're shoved in a corner of the kitchen as far in as you can. But again, there's pretty much counters surrounding one side near the stove and the fridge, and the other side is got a table on the wall. So you're kind of wedged yourself into the corner by the door, where the chairs of the table kind of stick out. He rounds the corner into the kitchen. and notices the drawer open. Or ajar, at least. You closed it very quickly. I'm gonna have to call you back. He says to the other person on the line. He's looking around. You are almost certain that he cannot see you, because he seems to glance over you and then move on.
Oh, good. Last thing I need is a Venture finding me in his house.
And you see him pull a pistol out of a holster on his hip.
Oh, marksman. Makes sense. Also Texan. Makes more sense.
Who's there?
But
He calls out.
not gonna answer.
He waits another moment. I know you're there.
Squatch is going to remain silent as long as he is possibly able to get away with it. Because if this guy just thinks that, okay, well, maybe whoever it was left and goes back upstairs or whatnot, he can move. So it's just a game of waiting him out.
He very closely inspects every corner of that kitchen. And when he comes up against the walls, he's kind of holding out the pistol in order to be able to try and see if it stops on something. And it's dangerously close to you. He touches you with it, he might see you.
Going to shift to the side a little bit so he's not going to touch me. If there is room at all.
Like I said, you're shoved in a corner.
Yeah, shoved in the corner. Or I could still slide down to the floor slowly, without making a sound.
Okay, then I need a dexterity athletics.
Yeah, I think we can push this. Make up for the lack of dice there. Dex +2. Just watch my dice fuck me again.
Okay,
It
5.
does not.
He's still closely inspecting the rest of the room, turning on all the lights as he does so. It really does look like he's casing the place for, intruders.
Oh yeah, I fully expected him to, the second he saw that drawer ajar. Because you find something like that, are you or aren't you going to just absolutely case the place on your own? Especially if you're a marksman like that. But the second he is out of the kitchen,
He's into the living room and kind of staring into the kitchen for the rest of this. All right. You want to play games? We'll play games. I've got all night to wait. these stairs unblinkingly.
Yeah, that's the only problem with having being against the Kindred. They don't blink.
Mm-hmm. What do you
As
do?
much as I'd like to say Squatch has all night to play this game, he doesn't.
He does not.
Now, there's only one, not counting the back door.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now, that's off the table. Into the living room is the only way in and out of this kitchen, right?
Yes.
Within the house?
Yes. Unless
How big of a doorway is it?
From the kitchen into the living room?
Yeah. Because I know some houses have it as a doorway, some of it just has it as an open space.
It's a little bit
some
more.
Of them.
Yeah, it's a little bit more open than that. It's not a like a doorway into the kitchen. It's
Okay.
kind of a little bit like half the room, almost open concept, but not.
Okay. Alright, this is going to be stupid.
Okay.
But I'm going to repop Unseen Passage.
Okay.
Just in case it broke, I'm willing to spend that blood for it.
Rouse. Okay. You've been lucky with your rouse so far.
Except that first one. Let's not break that luck.
No, you've actually rolled a couple of 10s on rouse checks so far.
Actually, all but that first. Yeah.
Yep.
All but that first one has been a 10.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yup.
And I'm gonna knock on wood because that just jinxed it. I'm going to try and sneak by him.
Okay, try and sneak by him.
Yep. Silence of Death was still active, so sneak by him and head up the stairs.
Okay. Your Silence of Death doesn't require you to activate it really, so you are very quiet in going up the stairs.
Nosferatu getting away with stuff only a Nosferatu can get away with.
Mm-hmm. What are you looking for now that you're up here? It's a very tiny sort of like a landing at the top of the stairs, and a single bedroom with the door closed.
Okay, and there's, just to clarify, there's no other rooms up here.
No.
Okay, I'm just trying to get in mind the size of the house.
Yeah.
And he's still downstairs staring into the kitchen.
Yep.
Going to quietly open the door. I know it's going to pop my obfuscate. That's fine, for the most part. But I want to see if I can get into that room.
Okay. Door opens.
Opening it as quietly as possible.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Doing the same thing with the back door and making sure it's quietly as possible when I shut it.
Okay.
Now, assuming, because just living room, kitchen downstairs, I'm assuming he also uses his bedroom as an office of sorts.
Yep. And there is a computer. Screen is off. But make me a wits awareness.
Okay. Am I able to add in my auspex for that? For heightened senses, or does this not count for that?
You can if you want.
Okay, I am. Okay, I'm not gonna risk that yet.
You swear you heard a shutter noise.
So like a camera shutter?
Camera shutter, yep.
Can I spot where the camera's at? Or can I assume it's on the computer?
Yeah, sounds like it came from the computer.
So that means PC's on, screens are off. He's very careful, this man. Very paranoid on top of it, but he has the right to be with people like me in the city. This is what I think it is. It's probably not going to be a good idea to go poking around on the computer if he's got a camera up on it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take Jacob's card out of my pocket, set it on the keyboard between the rows of keys, so it's kind of acting like a little card holder stand, effectively. Is there a decent window up here?
Yeah.
Mox, I see you laughing. And I love that's your reaction to this entire bullshit. Just going to quietly open the window, step out, shut it. And then repop unseen passage.
It's too bad the door opens just before you jump out the window. Except, in fact, barely as you're opening it, and you feel a gun to the back of your head.
Look, I didn't take anything. Wasn't planning on taking anything.
But you're here.
Just dropping off a message.
Usually a message is delivered in person. Turn around.
You don't want to see my face, buddy. Besides, I think your camera motioning over to the computer already has it.
That's how I knew you were up here.
Ah, attached to the phone.
Got it. Turn around.
And he'll turn around.
Pistol still square between your eyes.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Who are you?
Well, sorry, things are getting a little loud.
Who are you?
Call me Squatch.
Squatch.
Everyone calls me Squatch. Yeah, because, like all those, like, Udu Voodoo cryptids out there, I vanish without being seen.
Huh. You wouldn't happen to be one of the ones responsible for what happened at the range the other night?
Me? Nah. I stay away from places like that.
Why else would you be bringing me a business card and a message?
Because Mr. Levit heard about you and wants to get in touch. And I figured I'd make it a challenge.
Question is, how do you know where I was? Or is that one of your quote-unquote Nosferatu secrets?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
I was saying, question is, How is it that you knew where I was? Or is that one of your Nosferatu secrets?
Well, you'd have to ask him. He's the one who gave me the address.
Hmm.
He asks, I deliver. He tells me where, I go.
Just like a good little dog.
Exactly. I'm a good little dog that is owned by yet another blue blood.
Then he should have come to me directly.
That's what I thought. But he thought different. Like I said, me sneaking in was a challenge for myself. Obviously, I failed.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to see to it that you don't forget either. And he is going to fire 2 shots into your head.
Do I have a chance of dodging this?
He's at point blank, so he's kind
Yeah, I know.
of. You are at a severe disadvantage.
Yep. I want to take the shot though. Especially because if he has what I think he has, me trying to dodge is going to make it funny. Yeah, he has exactly what I think he has, doesn't he? Oh, celerity is a bitch.
Yeah, that's a crit on
Jesus.
6.
With a difficulty of 1, I assume?
Yeah.
Yeah. Love the power. I really do. So
that
no,
will
I'm
be
not.
that will be 5 superficial health damage. It's a +2 weapon, so that's +2. Halved after that. So 7 half to 4.
Okay.
And that's his 2 shots to your head.
Eesh. You know,
And you
if I
fall
was
over
living,
prone.
that would.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it hurts.
Yeah, you know, if I was living, if that didn't mean instant death, I'd at least be fucking memory loss. So how does that equate to not forgetting in your head?
You'll remember that it sucks to be on the business end of a pistol.
Yeah, known that for a few years, buddy.
I figured I'd remind you. Get out.
And he's gonna take the window out.
Half your skull is missing.
Yeah, thankfully there's a hood.
Not anymore. That thing got blown off. It got blown to bits.
Oh yeah, that's right, it would've. God damn it. Well, thankfully it's middle of the night.
It is middle of the night, and you do know Sewer's way home. But it means taking the
Yep.
longish way home. Not the direct route.
Yeah, gonna start taking the longish way home and see if I can heal up some of this damage. Because it is superficial.
Yeah. Enough to knock some sense into you. Not enough to hurt you. Really.
Okay, I'm going to stop there, so that is at least 3. We're in a fucking good hoodie.
Yeah. But by the time you get home, it will be time to turn in.
Oh boy, gotta ask either Jacob or Ambush to go feeding with me. Look, I have long accepted that Squatch cannot win in this scenario. Because he's not built for, like, fights or anything. He's just built for investigating.
Oh, yeah.
So he gets caught, he's just fucked.
Yeah. To be fair, you ran into the guy who really likes pistols.
Yeah, but hey, it was a shot.
Mm-hmm.
Quite literally.
Yep. It was a shot.
It did get some information for Jacob and all that.
Okay.
How to approach him.
Well, since that would be wrapping up the night, given that Jacob was speaking with Velda, Alice had gone to see Marjani, Ambush had gone to see Wilson, you all can meet back up before we turn in for the night.
Sure. Because all they're going to see when Squatch walks in is that his hoodie is just pretty much ruined at the hood.
Like, he is missing half of his face.
And I didn't think it could get any uglier. Good God, what happened to you?
Dude, you look like you got face fucked by a meat grinder.
Yeah, speak for yourself, Brooklyn. Yeah, so got to Carlson's. Got into Carson's. Wasn't that hard. Started poking around. By the way, he does not have a address book. He's gotten smart over his time of embrace. Not many people do.
Well,
No.
you know, it was a far cry, far shot, but long shot's better than no shot.
Or face shots, I guess, in this instance.
Ooh.
Silence.
Jacob is staring quite intently at, like, the bleeding goo.
Yeah, because
Mass
Oh, and he decided
that's
to...
made up.
his jaw gone, there's half
Oh,
of
and he,
his,
It's like
his
flapping
eye,
flesh as he's talking. And...
his eye socket's
Look.
missing, half of
Yeah.
his skull.
Look, it's not my fault he decided to give you a lead facial, alright?
Brain meat is showing, it's kind of oozing out.
Should you have had backup?
Backup would have been worse. I guarantee you that. Backup would have been loud. Louder.
Jacob is just gonna pick up a piece of cloth from somewhere and just gonna put it over Squatch's head.
It's somebody's
You
underwear.
might have grabbed a lampshade or something.
I
don't
just-
know.
Yeah, hold on.
No.
I'm sorry.
No.
I
grabbed-
can't watch the
I grabbed the
flesh
cloth,
flapping there.
and I, like, babushka tie it over, like, half his face.
There
Look.
you go.
It's
Oh, that's
somebody.
Like an old,
It's somebody's laundry. Jacob pulled out
like an
a
old.
pair of underwear.
It's just a random piece of clothing. And I can't sit here and
Yeah, we
watch
just
the flesh
babushka.
flapping. I'm sorry.
It's like an old timey,
Flesh flapping.
you know, toothache.
The flapping
something.
flesh. So, you
The second Squatch realizes his underwear, he's taking it and throwing it at Ambush and finding like a pillowcase or something.
I'm gonna catch it and then just throw it at him. Like, I'm just gonna deck him with it. Like, it was like a throw.
There's a pretty
So-
hefty thud.
how did you wind up in this state?
Jacob, how do you think he wound up in this state?
He got
I'm
caught.
sorry, but
Okay,
he got caught by the gun guy.
if we can have the peanut gallery shut up for a little bit.
Sorry.
That includes you, Ambush. Jesus,
Haha.
fuck. Can't get a word in edgewise around these two.
You're just still mad I got my shell and you don't, Peanut.
Sorry.
It was fine. He started to come downstairs. I may have done a little bit of a mess up. That's it. Hoping that maybe he could pass it off as he forgot to shut it properly. Because it wasn't open that far, just a little ajar. That's easy enough to fucking hand wave. Hid myself in a corner, made sure he couldn't see me, managed to get around him, because paranoid motherfucker. Went upstairs. This is where I may have underestimated him just a little bit. See, usually old folks, they don't know tech. I was betting on that because he looks to be about that old where he doesn't understand modern technology. Yeah, don't let that fuck you over on anything. Got into where his office was, closed the door quietly, heard a shutter click. Camera on the computer. Great. Okay. Leaving your business card there was on my way out the window because if he's got that camera going on the computer, I ain't fucking with it because then it'll take more. Caught me as I was getting ready to go out the window. And managed to get by the, hey, you sent me a passive message. I fucked up by making a challenge to myself to sneak in to pass it off. Said, hey, I didn't know your address beforehand. Mr. Levit gave it to me. I'm just being a good dog for the blue blood. You know, trying to make good on that Ventrue side of his. Yeah, that didn't work out too much because this is my parting gift. 2 shots point blank. Which, by the way, as many Texans around here are, gun enthusiast. Heavily. To the point where he keeps up with current gun laws. Almost obsessively so. Now,
But
thank you.
But you gave him the card, right?
He has the card, yes.
Okay. So the important part is that we have for it. Thank you for your sacrifice.
That may have been a little insensitive, Ambush.
He got the job done. I thanked him for his time.
I am glad that you are only missing part of your head.
Believe it or not, I healed most of it up on the way home.
God, it was worse.
That explains why only part of your skull looks like someone threw it through a window.
Yeah, when I left the house, I was missing half my head.
You know, that
Thankfully-
might have been cooler to come in on, to be honest, but, you know, again...
Thankfully, not in such a way where I was going to be Ash.
It might have been a masquerade breach, Ambush.
Yeah...
Hence the, I'm going to take the long way around and heal up on the way.
2 bottles of
Trust
whiskey for the way? No one gets that reference, it's okay.
Mr. Levick, if you don't shut him up, I will.
Right. I'm assuming with the level of damage that you have taken and the fact that you are not entirely healed, you are likely quite hungry.
Yeah, a problem that could be very well solved tomorrow, as it is quite late.
It is. Well, you have given him my card. Now, hopefully, he may get in contact with me, or that will be passed on to others.
Yeah. And if you want to talk to him, be straightforward about it. Very straightforward.
Yes. Yes, I shall have to be quite straightforward.
Yeah.
You said he was an enthusiast on the laws of guns.
Yeah. He's got one hell of a collection of firearms. Some of them I think maybe in antiques. Not quite sure. Not my area of expertise. But someone like yourself has all sorts of encyclopedias and books on law and all that, right? And you have them in numerical order, right? He only had select volumes in place with little, page markers on them and everything. I didn't get a chance to open any, but safe to assume they're mostly involving gun laws.
Yes,
Or
well, I don't
anything.
particularly rely on books for the law these days.
Yeah.
Laws pass and change in such rapid succession that I generally rely on individual state websites and the like, but I do understand what you're getting at.
Maybe keeping track of older laws, seeing how the laws changed here or there, what additions they're making, all that other stuff.
I wonder if he's involved in politics.
He's a blue blood. Of course he is.
He could be, seem the type. Probably mostly focusing on the firearms aspect.
Sorry, as much as I love a good stereotype, that one might have been insensitive.
Well, if he's involved in petitioning for looser gun laws, perhaps.
I mean, he does seem to be more than a hobbyist in the thing. He's professional at that. On top of that, I am pretty sure he has a power that goes, hey, you're going to hit what you're shooting at no matter what they do.
Interesting.
I mean, if he's lobbying for, looser gun laws, we might have the right person for him to talk to standing here in the room with us right now.
Surely you can't mean Alice.
Oh, heavens no.
I was gonna say, if it's me, I'm not 100% sure how I'm gonna help.
We
could
have a
probably
lawyer
get-
among us.
Oh, okay, that makes way more sense. I could blackmail a bit, but blackmail could help, I'm sure.
Yeah, sorry, that might be part of the, brain being
Actually,
missing.
if we take his law lingo, put it in an earpiece, and then give it to you, you might be able to do wonderful things. Not that you don't already. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it was a little hurtful, if I'm being honest.
I think that you're wonderful the way that you are. Sometimes I just want to throw you through a window.
Oh, Squatch, been in through any windows lately? Did he throw you through? Did he shoot you through a window?
Kinda.
Tell me you fell through a window.
No, I climbed out a window.
No, but I did throw him through a window one time. That was really fun.
I know you did. Ambush, you owe me $1. I told you he was gonna go through a window.
No, that shouldn't count. Because I went out the window voluntarily. I could have just walked downstairs and went out the front door. He didn't say how I had to leave. Just thought I had to.
Insight check.
What's insight?
Go ahead, cause Squatch ain't lying about that.
What's
I
insight?
don't know. I think I'm gonna need a ref on that one.
Now, I also have a question for you, Coffee, once this is done.
Just kidding. Yes, go on.
Alice, if you were wanting to roll your insight.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I forgot to open my character sheet. I'm sorry.
Okay, you got 2. Seems like he's telling the truth.
Alice narrows her eyes.
I think he's lying to us. I say getting more successes.
Why are you saying that? You owe me $1.
Sorry, Jacob, what were you saying?
So, Mox?
Coffee,
Mm-hmm.
given what Squatch said about this guy's capability of potentially having a power that allows him to land any shot,
Mm-hmm.
do I know if there's any powers in the Ventru line that lines up with that?
Ventrue specific? No. Specific because
Mm.
you, as a person who knows about dominate, fortitude, and presence as your clan disciplines, those wouldn't help in that. This would
And
be
do I know of a power that does line up with that?
Intelligence occult.
I was gonna say, are you saying any of this out loud? Because I could.
Not yet.
Okay.
Jacob looks to be deep in thought at this point.
If there is something that exists, it is not within your knowledge of, because your knowledge of the disciplines is a lot more limited than you would like.
Mm.
And so it's possible, but you wouldn't with one success know which
Well,
which discipline it would be.
could I ask? Because this supposition that Jacob is making is just based on what Squatch said. Could I also not make the same inward argument?
Yeah, if you
Could I
want
also
to
be guessing?
if you want to rack your knowledge based on Squatch saying that he might have a power that would help him aim true, then yeah, you can use an instant cult to see if you would know which discipline that would be.
Thank you. Rip.
Do you want a willpower?
Yes.
You have 2 dice to roll.
Thank you.
3 successes. As far as being able to help him to aim, true. He would have to be fast, so celerity might be is a good contender. What you don't know the name of the power, but celerity would add to a vampire's speed. You're aware of that much. Possibly with Auspex, as Auspex gives Malkavians insight into the future sometimes. But that one's a long shot. That one's a long shot.
I make the pun.
I'm gonna put this out there real quick. What if he's not a Ventru?
If he's a child of a Ventru, he will be a Ventru.
But let's say that
But
that
atypical
information.
powers are not impossible, but unusual.
I'm just saying, hypothetically, what if that were false?
That, or he might just be incredibly skilled.
Squatch, can I ask you a question? When he shot you, how good of a shot was it?
Can you repeat that? I was turning my headset back on.
How good was the shot that he made? Like, I'm not impugning your ability to, like, you know, juck.
Juck.
I'm gonna go with juck.
Have you been performing acts of? I'm not gonna.
Look, with the way that you were just speaking, I would think it was your brains that got shot out of your head, Alice.
They are mostly shot out after years of touring. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Shot up, shot out, one way or another. Anyhow, nobody's gonna laugh at that joke. Anyway, point was, how good a shot was it?
There was no chance of me dodging that. Like he had it straight between my eyes, and
Okay.
if there was even a shred of a chance, it was just not there.
So, perhaps his ability to shoot you in your face from point blank range. I'm not, putting you down in any way, shape, or form. Was not a supernatural feat.
Now, Coffee,
Mhm.
Jacob has dots in firearms.
Okay.
Do I know how easy it is to defend against a gun, a pistol specifically, at point blank?
Almost impossible to dodge. You would have to have celerity in order to be able to even make the attempt.
I mean, there are physical ways of breaking that contact. Like you can knock it away, but it takes time
Takes time.
and obviously some training.
If this person has you at gunpoint and their fingers on the trigger, they just squeeze.
I mean, it's a pretty tight squeeze, but
If it's a revolver, you might get lucky. But if it's not a revolver, no. If it's a pistol, no. There's zero chance. It's not a tight squeeze.
All I can tell you is it felt unnatural in speed. I've been shot point blank before, and this felt faster.
You've been shot point blank before?
Now, I will say, Squatch, it did not feel any different from the other times that you've been shot.
Okay.
You just so spooked.
Very spooked.
He's so spooked, yeah.
He might be finding it that because he's like missing half of his head.
Yeah.
He's such like a big fan of cryptids that he's like, I've met another cryptid. I'm gonna call him the shooter.
Let's not get him into any. No, I can't make that joke on air. I can't make that joke on air.
Don't make insensitive jokes on air, please.
Thank you.
Regardless,
Dude.
We'll have to see about getting you fed up.
Yeah, that'd be great. Everything was going fine until, this.
Until it wasn't.
Well, we thank you for your custom. No matter how ill prepared for it you were this one time.
I have
I'm
a
good
question.
at one thing.
Do I need to start keeping blood bags?
thing is, even in keeping, well, he stops himself and has to think, and it's a longer moment than usual because again, he is missing half his head.
Oh god. Guys, he's lost at least 2 points of his intelligence. We need to hurry up.
No, you know what? Blood bags I can handle. I had to stop and think about that one. It been a while since I fed off a blood bag, but I can handle it.
Let's get back to the other thing. What do you mean you've been shot point blank before?
You
I have
haven't?
told you. Oh my! I have told you. I have been embraced for nearly 20 years now. At what point wouldn't I have been shot point blank?
Yeah, we used to
I'm
do
just
Doing the
saying,
shit I
for you to have been, between the barrel of a gun, that many times, you must have pissed a lot of people off. Because I've only ever been point blank with a gun one time,
Motherfucker, this is Texas.
and then I threw the gun at the guy's head.
I might remind you
Yes,
that Squatch is older as well.
that is
And
fair.
thus has more experiences under his belt.
How old are you in total? Like both years combined?
both. That's not how we measure time anymore.
I
Amber.
know. Give me a second.
46.
I am in total maybe a year. Hold on. How old am I?
52.
I'm actually surprisingly not.
No,
I
I'm
am
52,
49 years old. You've only been on this earth 3 years. Fuck. I don't know how many years less that is.
Hey, big ass.
Yes.
I'm
It
older
is very
than
big.
you. Shut the hell up.
Go fuck yourself with your 2 favorite fingers.
It is your one thing that you bring up every fucking time, and you never listen to anyone else about it. Officially, I am telling you, shut the fuck up.
You may be older than me in that
How much
aspect.
willpower does she need to roll for that?
Right? God damn!
Because, oh my god, that blood bond must be screaming!
Oh yeah, yeah. It's a difficulty one, but you can roll
Tell me about it.
roll your willpower roll.
Oh, yes. Shut the fuck up.
What do I type in when it says willpower? 1?
Type in for your willpower your current unspent willpower.
Okay, I think that's 3.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Damn.
It slips off of her tongue like she didn't even bother thinking about what it is that she was saying to you, Ambush.
And she's actually been thinking about it for a long time, believe it or not.
She's been thinking about it for a long time, but it rolls off of her tongue with ease. Despite you both knowing that Alice always has Ambush on her mind.
He's gonna take his hat off and then just shove it in her face.
Very playful.
little rough. A lot of rough. Just right in her face. It probably engulfs the entirety of her face. He's got a big head.
Yeah, she holds your wrist with both hands and just sort of tries to deal with it, like you're an uncharming uncle.
The entire reason why I asked if I need to keep blood bags is that your hunger, particularly you and Ambush, seems to get rather difficult to handle on the regular.
Out of character.
So
That's
if I
'cause my
need
rouse checks
to-
suck.
So if I need to keep blood bags, or dare I say it, animals on the premises, I will organize as such.
I don't know about him, but I could do blood bags. blood bags are less suspicious. Overall. Having a lot of animals coming in and out and vanishing and all that tends to draw attention.
We could simply say that we are just fostering poor, innocent animals. Not quite as suspicious.
You know, for once, I actually kind of have a moral conundrum about that.
Do you have to bleed them out?
Look, I love abusing people. I will draw the line at animals.
Again, it's...
Usually, Alice, when one of our kind feeds on an animal, unless it is a large animal, we are usually killing it outright.
Okay, thank you.
Alice has probably never had to drink from an animal before.
The smaller it is, the less blood you're getting on top of it.
Fed on a rat once, and I thought I was going to puke.
Amusing, since I have certainly heard that Nosferatu tend to like feeding on such.
Oh,
creatures?
rats make a great snack.
Well, now, most Nosferatu, you know, are people who are used to being in the sewers, and I'm like, if you took, you know, someone from California and threw them in New York, that is the substantial difference. Except I'm from New York, which is the weird thing. But, like, you see, the problem is that when you take a Californian...
Ambush, are you trying to tell me that you are better than your kin?
As much as I would love for that to be the point, no.
Ambush, I don't go down to the sewers that often. And throughout the entirety of my embrace, I have very rarely gone to the sewers unless I had to. I've still fed off rats.
I'm just saying the guy who raised me thought it was detestable and told me to never do it.
It's disgusting.
And he told me he'd kill me if I did. Alright, that's...
But an animal is an emergency ration.
Apparently he does not give a fuck about emergency, which explains a lot about how I ended up, I guess.
Sir, one of these days I'm going to have a word with your sire.
I would love to see that conversation to see if you could deal with him any better than I could.
Well, regardless, if there is need for me to keep blood on the premises in some way, shape, or form, please let me know so that I may organize it.
For my sake, please do. Trying to sneak around requires a lot of blood, and I have not been very lucky these last nights.
Very well, I shall try and organize something.
Maybe we should do like a hostel-like situation, or like an Airbnb, but like only at night.
Do you ever think before you speak? No, don't answer that because I know you don't think at all.
He raised his finger to talk and then immediately puts it back down.
Purchasing a hostel or a hotel may be an option in future, but not at this moment. That would be a pleasant form of income.
I could get the money for that. I have people. Just saying, you know, I have some avenues that everyone else here might not, that may or may not allow me to do such a thing at some point.
If you are capable of it, then by all means, I entirely endorse it.
And then all I'd have to do is give the little rat my key card, and he could break into anyone's room he'd want. It'd be like a buffet.
Who'd you call a rat just now?
He just smiling.
Probably talking about himself.
Takes his hat from Alice and just stuffs it in Squatch's face.
If Squatch doesn't hit him now, I don't know when he's going to.
Yeah, he's gonna swing at him after that.
Ambush, are you just gonna take that?
I'm gonna like put my hand out to basically stop him from getting close enough.
Okay. So Squatch will be a strength brawl.
I just have this mental image of Ambush puts his hand out on Squatch's face and it just sinks into the green matter.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a composure and athletics for Ambush.
Composure athletics. This
Yep.
is a problem. You see how many people's faces I've
It's like,
probably
"Ah!"
beaten in?
This man's face is half missing. You're gonna be touching his...
I've probably beaten people's faces half missing.
Yeah, but they don't usually move afterwards.
Yeah, this is touching brain meats and missing eyeball.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which would also explain why it's a shit brawl roll. He's only got one working eye.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Why are you...
Why are you arousing for this?
Because I want to assert dominance.
Velocity's a nightmare.
Christ.
Yeah, alright. That's brawl. Hold on, wrong roll.
Wrong roll.
It's the same amount of dice, actually, so.
Reroll
They're
it.
both 3. Okay.
Roll me the correct stat. That's a messy crit instead.
Tear his head off.
If I have to heal more because of you, I swear to fucking God.
God.
Ambush.
Yeah.
You don't like the way that Squatch is behaving.
No, I do not.
No, you do not.
Seems like Squatch doesn't like the way that Ambush is behaving either.
Nope. Both of you. I mean, Squatch has already been suffering from the dominance compulsion, but Ambush, I think that's appropriate for you too.
I just stick my hand out, and I'm just like, look at this short guy. Look at him, he's so short, his arms can't reach me.
Coffee, I have checked the trunk.
I start patting his head.
You have checked the trunk. How do you
Can I
intend to
make
use
an
it?
argument that Squatch actually does have like some sort of handgun on him?
That's crazy!
I'll allow it.
That's fucked. Do I see him pull a gun on me?
You're
He is going to pull a gun
focused
and
on
take a
hand.
shot.
You have palmed this man's half face.
Motherfucker, I'm tall enough to see his whole body!
You have palmed his whole face, staring at it.
Yes!
And he
And
just...
I am tall enough. I am biologically tall enough to see his whole body.
except for his back. Which is where he pulls the
And then
gun
it's
out.
gonna be brought to his front.
It doesn't have to be brought to his full front. He could just hip the thing and shoot you from there.
Can
You only
I
have to
argue,
point the gun.
can I argue dexterity firearms for this?
Since you are kind of in a confrontation, composure.
Strength firearms.
Composure.
That's
Composure.
the book does say strength firearms for close combat.
It's same dice either way.
I'm calling composure because that's what I roll for every confrontation.
Yeah.
Once it's dexterity.
Yep.
Until such a time that you are actually actively avoiding threats.
Okay.
And shooting at threats.
Okay.
One moment so I can do a mod thing. There we go. Yeah, whether it's strength or composure, velocity, it's same amount of dice.
Okay. I was just saying what the book typically
I was
says.
trying to argue dexterity because that would give me 2 more dice. See? 1. I can't even willpower
It
that.
is.
Willpower that
While
either.
all this is happening, Jacob is just gonna take a seat and watch.
1 point of superficial damage, Ambush.
Okay. I throw him.
Easily done. That's not even going to require a
Alice-
roll.
Is gonna
I
hide behind
just
Jacob.
open the door, yeet him across the yard, close the door, and go to bed. And as I throw him, I say, "Oh shit, a shooting star!" And I point up at him as he arcs over my fucking throw. Get a load of that guy.
Get a load of that guy.
Get a load of that
Squatch will not be coming back. Squatch being very pissed off at Ambush at the moment. Both, just overall pissed. He's going to go to one of his usual hiding spots in, like, the sewer or another nearby abandoned house to stay for the day.
I bullied him too hard.
Nah, he's just tired of dealing with this shit.
Bullied him too hard.
Sorry, you said you were going to a personal haven?
He doesn't have a personal haven, but he does know how to hang around, like, older abandoned houses or, like, down in the sewers safely. He's been at it long enough.
Mm-hmm. The sewers for sure. You
Yeah.
know of a pretty decent outcropping that's light safe underneath of your own domain. You've been down there a couple times already. It's pretty easy to find.
Yep.
Leaving Alice,
And that's where
Ambush, and Jacob at home.
Ambush,
Yeah.
if you cost me a member of this coterie, I'm going to be quite unhappy.
I'll come back.
You should hope so.
Considering what I've done to this one, and he points to Alice, if she's still here, I think we'll be fine.
Squatch is a different matter. Entirely.
Squatch is smart. I would hope
Stop.
Squatch would come back.
Arguing.
He just heads up to his room.
All right. Any last words between Alice and Jacob, or are you all turning in?
I think Alice just looks at Jacob and just kind of like sighs and shrugs. Like very knowingly about like what he's going through, but offers no words of encouragement. Or like pulls her lip up and like pats him on his shoulder and heads out for the night.
Jacob is going to send Squatch a message. I will make arrangements. And that's it.
he's just gonna respond, "Please just deal with him. I've had enough. I will see you tomorrow."
Well, it looks like another punishment might be coming.
I need
And Jacob gets up and heads for his own room.
each of these kindred turn in, the day sleep overtaking you, whether you are aware of the time or not. You succumb to your body going stiff, rigor mortis setting in as you are dead things. And you wait for the sun to set and night to begin. And with the new night comes rouse checks.
We recover willpower with the new night, right?
Yes, new nights.
Okay. Cool. There's a reason why I wanted to wait till the new night to feed.
Oh good, I need to feed too.
And
Aren't you lucky?
You
fuck.
definitely do.
The only one that doesn't spend any blood in waking up is Mr. Levick. It's rather easy for you to roll yourself from your day sleep stiffness into your usual mobile self. The rest of you, however, takes a bit of effort to get your dead body moving. And so, Squatch,
Mm-hmm.
what are you doing first thing this evening?
Waiting for Mr. Levick so I can go feeding.
Mm.
Because I am at the magical number of hunger 5.
Ooh, yikes.
And again, that's why I wanted to wait for a new night to go feeding, because now I'm at full willpower.
Yes.
I have a better chance.
Better chance at revisiting that frenzy. Although, it does feel like your gas tank is on empty. You have nothing but fumes left. It is extra hard to get yourself moving. You walk a little bit more rigidly. Your movements are a little bit more rigid. You're not as fluid as you normally would be. Anyone who's anyone would know that this is the starvation of a vampire. That any hungrier, and you would have not waken up this evening.
Now, I have a question, Coffee,
Sure.
because we honestly can't afford to keep killing off people.
Right.
And knowing the amount of damage that Squatch has undergone,
Mm-hmm.
would I be able to reach out to somebody in order to maybe procure access to cattle?
It would depend who you know. What are your contacts?
Nothing to do with farming. I have police contacts, I have lawyer contacts, I have criminal contacts, but that's about it.
Unless those friends know friends, it's a long shot.
Yeah.
You could just take Squatch out to a farm. Coyotes are a thing.
That might be the best bet, because we can't afford to have Squatch taking out yet another person.
Yep.
Especially with the level of his hunger.
That's exactly why he agreed to Jacob bringing in the blood bags. He knows that with him pushing himself for information and all that, he's going to need that backup.
So,
okay,
I will say that San Antonio in the city, you'll find domestic animals, yes. Farm animals, you're looking at an hour and a half drive at least.
Jacob is willing to take him out of the city to do this.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's going to be round trip. It's going to be 4 hours.
Yeah.
So hour and a half, 2 hours there, hour to feed, hour and a half, 2 hours back.
Yep.
And that's just to get to the city and back.
Yep. That's the
Would
extent
rather-
that Jacob is willing to go right now, instead of having Squatch taking out yet another person. This
And
is to protect
Squatch.
the masquerade, to protect Squatch, and to protect Jacob.
Yep, and Squatch would agree to it.
Okay. That does mean that, Squatch, you are essentially scratching at yourself to try and satiate hunger by trying to drink your own vitae, which doesn't work. It's
Yeah.
you are looking at Mr. Levick and how long the drive takes, and you are definitely looking at his neck like it is a juicy snack.
Yeah.
Thankfully, he's not bleeding right now. He's not spilling his own vitae, so there's no risk of you going frenzy on him. But even that even if he were to lightly prick his finger with a needle, you would probably lose it.
Oh yeah. So he's not going to go in the trunk. Looking at you, Ambush. But he will put himself in the back seat, far away from Jacob.
Given that distance, Jacob would also probably provide him with restraints.
Yep.
Okay. So since this is also outside of your domain, it is going to be a standard difficulty 7 to feed.
Fun.
And the roll for this, since you are looking for farm animals, is going to be a... Let's see. Let's look at skills here. 'Cause I'm going to call for something kind of interesting. It would be charisma or composure animalkin.
There's no chance I can make that.
Would you like to succeed
shit.
at a cost?
What's the cost?
You know that meeting that you're meant to take Alice on?
Yeah.
You're not going to meet who you think you are.
I'll take it.
Okay.
I will certainly take it. Because, for me, I don't have animalkin.
Mm-hmm.
And charisma and
Yeah.
composure will be bouncing between 1 to 2 dice.
Yep.
There was no chance I could have made that.
Okay.
So, how much can I take from an animal?
So, for your succeed at a cost, I am going to allow it to be a cow.
Okay.
Draining the cow will only give you 3.
That is completely fine.
It does mean you leave a dead animal in the yard.
Yep. But I'm pretty sure that we could make it look like a coyote attacked. Or
Well,
a pack of them or something.
given that you're
I
frenzied,
imagine with this.
given
What
that
is
you
Sales Squatch is
frenzy
right
on the
now?
damn thing,
Yeah. Yeah, it's like there's no even resisting the frenzy. He's just like, if we need to pass this off properly as an animal attack, I'm going to let myself lose it.
even though that does sort of work against the Chronicle tenants, don't you think?
Does it?
Well, you're not acting in a very respectful manner.
And yet he's still being given the respect by Jacob in that time.
And he is
He's not
Respecting-
disrespecting anyone.
He's giving Jacob all the respect back because Jacob's willing to go as far to help him.
Okay, and it doesn't go against any of your personal convictions?
Nope. The only conviction I currently have is take responsibility for your actions, which he has done. And going with this plan would be playing into that, I would think.
Okay. Okay. Just wanted to make sure, because I know that we have... Because I may be getting games confused, where there's a Chronicle planet in one of the other games.
You are, because
Possibly.
in Brisbane there is one that says, don't give in to your beast, or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you are out hunting for 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
In that time, is there anything that Alice and Ambush are getting up to that we want to touch on briefly?
I need to feed.
Need to feed. Okay. Make a feeding roll. Are you feeding in your own domain?
Yes.
What hunger are you at?
4.
Ooh, potential for frenzy, my friend.
Yes, it is, and that's good.
Okay.
There's that.
Successful. Make me a frenzy check.
Frenzy. 4.
Be difficulty 3 for Taste of Blood.
I have Cold Dead Hunger, which adds 2. Oh my god!
My friend, that's 8 dice. You only got 3.
That's still a pass.
Still a pass. Barely.
And it's the fact that Ambush passed that I'm like, it's because of Cold Dead Hunger. Oh the god. I am taking 2.
That is a successful feeding for you.
I am rolling Resonance because I lose my Intense Choleric.
Yep.
I get fucked.
Let's roll for also Squatch's intensity when it comes to the animal resonance.
Okay.
Oh, because Animal Blood does have
Doesn't taste like a whole
animalism
lot.
and protean.
Yep.
But yeah, it does have the... I can't give dyscrasias, but it can be intense, which is the cool thing about Animal Blood.
Yep.
And
so,
barely even a hint there. Poor Squatch.
I mean, to be fair, animal blood in your experience, Squatch, has always tasted rather bland. But sometimes you get the slightest hint of something on an animal. And it's that slightest hint of something is what you reach for when you're feeding on an animal.
Yeah.
And that's when you know that it's an intense flavor for an animal, to be fair.
Yep. Unfortunately, this was a cow. Cows are very well taken care of to a point where, yeah, they're not going to have much.
Yeah. So...
Sorry, do I get to feed too?
Yep. You may.
Thank you.
If you would like. Ooh. 5 is nice. 5 is nice. And you were at hunger what?
3.
Okay. Can easily take 2 and remain safe. No risk of frenzy.
Thank you.
So, between Ambush and Alice, you probably also take your time a little bit with it too. And so, it would mean that if you all wanted it to line up properly, then everyone's in a position where they can meet up as they want.
Well, and Alice has to get the invitation to go to the sewers. She still hasn't been properly invited yet.
Well, that's where Squatch was going to come in. He was going to introduce you to someone.
Yep.
Oh, that's how that's gonna work?
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And
So I
he's not
imagine-
taking you, like, mega close to the Warrens either, because Nosferatu are going to be Nosferatu.
About the
But
whole
he's taking you to a spot where you could be introduced to someone who can then further help you potentially get in.
Sure. That makes sense.
Okay. So we can pick up there.
Unless you want to do the other things that Squatch wanted to do first, I don't mind either way.
We'll go sewers first because he's still under compulsion.
Per compulsion.
Damn that compulsion.
Right?
You just want to gloat on somebody. You just want to win something. You just want to be recognized for what you do.
Unless you let me scrape by with telling the peanut gallery to shut up and them have actually shut up.
Yeah, but you didn't really gloat and rub their face in it either.
Damn.
My thing is I don't think it's gonna go away. Like, is the problem if we don't kind of let it skirt is the issue.
That's the thing with
Because
compulsions.
Yeah, because
Hey,
Squatch is gonna have issues.
Yeah, because Osh isn't really a gloaty. Like, it's gonna. So you might have it for the rest of the game.
I hope not. Gods, I hope not.
That just means that Squatch needs to gloat.
Yep.
He needs to be a little bit of a bully. He needs to rub somebody's face in whatever it is that he rubs their face in.
You know, what I think is funny about this is every time I make the attempt to, my dice just say no. The entire thing with Carlson, I had plans of rubbing that in Ambush's face, and then that went south on me.
Oh, boo.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, we might need to be a little lighter on this one because I don't think it's gonna go away if you're not. Like, that's the issue.
My dice just hate me this game.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I didn't do anything to them.
We'll get there.
We'll get there. They can always bully Alice.
Could.
You can always bully Alice.
Could always bully Alice. God, that's such a low blow.
I mean, where Squatch is concerned, at least where Squatch is concerned, it might be a little deserved towards Alice.
Yeah. I was trying not to go that route because Alice has gotten picked on so much about that shit.
She's gotten better.
She has. She has. That doesn't mean that Squatch can't hold a grudge, though.
Oh, no, he's very much holding the grudge.
He brings his new girlfriend home and he's like, don't eat this one. So anyway.
Y'all, I'm having an internal debate with myself.
If you need to make a choice, roll a dice.
I know.
The outcome, regardless, is going to be funny.
I know.
Or it's going to be worthwhile, or both. Because look what happened last time you rolled a dice.
I know.
Like that.
There's just so many choices. So many choices that would make it really funny.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Oh, but do I want to pull the trigger on that yet?
Do it.
Do it.
Come on, we already have so many problems. Fuck us up.
Right. Coffee, you have so many knives against us, and you're not utilizing them all.
I know.
Pull one.
I know.
Alice doesn't have enough problems is the thing. She just feels bad, and that's not enough. She needs a real problem.
like pairing up with Squatch, the person whose touchstone you killed is enough of a problem right now.
I mean, you guys could start a conversation, and then I'll decide on who is going to be in the damn scene.
Roll the goddamn dice.
Oh.
So we're walking through the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it. Coffee, can I roll to catch a rat?
Composure animal can.
Thank you.
Wait, is Alice testing the conversation from earlier? Oh no!
Man
also-
said he hated rats, and your first instinct is, let me take a bite out of that. Let me snap it to a Slim Jim.
I am also going to rouse to heal that last
Blech.
point of damage. And of course, rouse check hates me.
Yeah.
But I'm fully healed now.
Jacob in the background trying not to vomit.
It's a D4.
Well,
Okay, that's interesting.
Squatch, thank you for helping me talk to the Nosferatu. This is a tough scene to just go in cold on, but I really appreciate you taking the time and doing that. I know we've had our differences in the past, but I'm glad we're coming together now.
See, I think you misunderstand. I'm just here to witness the absolute train wreck this is about to be.
Mm,
Nope.
okay.
I've made a decision. I've made a decision against the dice.
That's why you always roll the dice, because once you do, you know what you really wanted.
No, yes, exactly. It's a coin flip scenario. I've had that happen before. You flip a coin, try to make a decision. As it's in the air, you know what it is you want.
So I got a 1. Did I catch a rat?
No, it's getting it away from you.
And so Alice runs around trying to catch a rat for fun.
That's not how you won't be
Oh.
able to catch it.
Will you catch it for me? I want to try this terrible, terrible meal.
Coffee, if I did this kind of stealthily using obfuscate without using unseen passage, could I argue for dexterity athletics to catch one? Because kind of comboing Silence of Death and Cloak of Shadows to wait in like a dark area. One comes close enough, I reach out and snag it.
To be fair, you have tried this in the past before. Animals seem to see right through you.
Yeah,
Rat.
worth a shot though.
Nothing stopping you from making the attempt, but you can try a dex athletics if you just want to lash out and like tackle it.
You know what? Sure, this is gonna be funny.
Dead.
3 going to be enough, or do I have to push it?
You launch yourself into a bit of standing water. When you see that there's someone standing there.
Oh.
He's gonna look up.
What you see
Hello.
is a man 5'4"
No.
with a blonde bowl cut. And I think that is where we're going to leave the session for tonight.
Why is it always Squatch?
Why is he here? Alright, so we're just gonna die immediately, I guess. We're just gonna die immediately, I guess. Campaign's over. Chronicle's over. Chronicle's over, everybody.
I love that I have
Chronicle's
no
over.
idea why that is.
Rip.
Chronicle's
Nah,
over.
let Alice at it.
No, Chronicle
Nah,
guys.
Nah, let Alice at
I've
it.
been
Alice
so
got this.
honored to play in San Antonio. It's been real nice playing in this Chronicle. It's been fun. But as you
Alice
can
got
see,
this.
it started and ended. It's disastrous. So everybody, catch us in the next Chronicle that CoffeeCat decides to toss us all in. I'm sure we'll all still be here. We'll let you know when that one's starting up.
All I can say is I'm guessing that word got from Velda to him.
Yeah, I'd
wait,
imagine
wait,
so.
This is a hen crew, right?
What you see is a short, 5'4", bowl-cut-haired man
Right.
in a sweater and suit who has not introduced himself yet.
I don't know if we can come back
I have
from
a question.
The
I have
reason
one
that
more
they're
think we can come
freaking
back
out
from this.
is because this matches the description of the War Baron.
I don't
Is
think
he-
we're coming back
is
from
he-
this.
Is he by
Exactly.
chance wearing a black sweater with a bunch of rope, creating a pentagram on the front?
Nope.
Oh, he's changed his outfit, has he?
Right? Why?
Panic!
Why is it always me?
Fans of the show would understand that this is a character from a previous campaign.
Yeah.
Amber, I understand that you are not and
No,
do not
no,
have
no.
a whole lot of knowledge.
I understand this. No, I understand this. We've been talking. Everybody's been talking about this the entire time. So I'm fully aware of what and who and everything about this. But Alice is a moron.
Alice doesn't. She knows that this
Oh,
fits
no.
the description of
Oh,
someone.
no.
One of the descriptions that she's heard of for the War Baron, though.
Correct.
Coffee, I
think
feel
this
like
is
we
gonna be
need
so
the
much
OG. I feel like we need the OG for this scene, eh?
I
This
know.
is gonna be really great.
I need him to be. I want him to be.
We
here.
need him.
I think if we bring him in, we're gonna die. But like, that's just me.
I think this is the perfect pair of people to come up to this, because Alice is so like, I don't really give a shit what happens. Let's just let what happens in this scene happen. And Squatch is so guarded and paranoid. This is gonna be great.
And he hasn't even said a word.
He doesn't need to. We're just fucked. We're just
No, okay,
fucked now.
The
We're
characters
fucked.
are more or less confused because, like, you're not Nosferatu. The players, on the other hand, are all fucking freaking out.
Of course they are, because players know knowledge that the characters don't. But that is indeed where we are leaving the session for tonight.
It's been nice, guys.
So that we can
So wait,
come back.
did we found him? Did we win?
No!
No.
Okay, just asking.
Oh.
Good job, guys.
I love that. Velocity in unison.
We solved your vampire puzzle.
No, guys. Next Chronicle. Let's go. We're fucked. Next Chronicle. We're ready. There's no point. We're gonna die. Let's go.
Yeah.
Well, you guys might want to roll up new characters, and me and Jacob are gonna have to next. So
To be fair, the dice rolled for the other description of the War Baron that you have also heard.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. That would have been interesting too.
Yep.
That was
Right?
really interesting.
So, I made an ultimate decision.
That makes sense.
I didn't want to pull the trigger on that card yet.
Yeah, because I
Oh.
feel like the moment one of us actually lays eyes on him, if they've been in the court, we'll know.
Alice.
Right, this is just a guy that matches, huh?
Alice probably hasn't been in court very much in Dallas, but Squatch probably has.
Yeah.
Yeah. Internally, like the second he gets a better look at him, he's just gonna be like, fuck, 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 fuck.
Yeah.
Repeatedly.
Which is one of the reasons why I didn't want to pull the trigger on that one just yet. I rolled a d4, but I rolled against it. It's fine.
This is perfect.
But yeah, thanks guys for playing.
This is just the pressure we needed.
I am terrified. Out of character, I am
Same.
fucking terrified.
Same.
But also, like, we need the OG for this.
We do.
I hope we can at least get him on Discord.
Yeah.
If not, then I will happily take on the role of the person that we see on screen. But thanks guys for playing. I'm just shit-eating grin, like full ear to ear right now.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm grinning my fucking ass off because this is fucking great. But at the same time, like, oh, we're just fucked. Okay.
Because you know what kinds of allies he has.
I'm kind of terrified for Alysse and Squatch because I don't know if they're gonna walk out of this encounter alive.
That's why I was just like, guys, we've had a nice 20-some sessions. It's fine. We'll make a new one. We'll start it from scratch. Fuck it, we'll do it live. You know.
We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Episode 21.
We'll see if the Chronicle ends next session, guys. We'll see.
If we have two character deaths, it's not going to be a full Chronicle end. What are you talking
Place your bets. Place your bets, everybody.
Are
we going to start a new Chronicle?
I will consider a potential new character just in case.
You know what's amusing?
What?
Jacob didn't tell anybody that Velda knows.
No.
Oh, no.
Well, Alysse didn't tell anybody that the M knows.
So 2 of his ladies are reporting back into him. Fantastic. You know, I'm not one to make backup characters, but I'm going to take a page out of Velocity's book on this one.
So if anybody's going down,
I have a builder for a reason.
When you watch on CoffeeCat Presents, all of that and more, next time on San Antonio by Night Blood Gambit.
Next time.
Yes.
Oh,
Speaking of which,
Lord.
Characters. Experience time.
Yes.
So, everybody gets their one for showing up today.
Yay.
Yay!
I showed up.
Woo woo woo. And now,
Pulls up.
the poll is up, so you in the chat get to decide who was your favorite for tonight. Go ahead and give some votes. Channel points can be used to spam those votes as well, so go ahead and make that happen. And so, let's talk about what you as players get to vote on when it comes to categories for extra experience points. So, who moved our plot the furthest today?
Hi. I'm voting myself on that one.
I'll vote Squatch as well.
Watch.
It was a pretty Squatch heavy sort of chronicle or session today because we had highlighted quite a number of Jacob and ambush things, and then we had the thing with Marjani and Alysse. So, but now we get to see what Squatch and Alysse do with this fun person.
Die probably.
Oh.
Probably die.
So, there's
Yeah.
So that's plot mover. So Squatch, you get your extra one.
Yay.
Best scene.
I love the group scene as always. I just love when we're all yelling at each other.
Yeah.
That's
the
I love
dynamic
those,
of
but
this coterie.
I'm going to put my hat
Squatch.
in specifically for hiding from Carlson in the kitchen.
It's Squatch.
Yes.
Squatch is my vote. I just wanted to,
Squatch.
honorable mention.
Squatch it is then.
Raven, look at all this extra experience you're getting for your next character.
Right?
Best line.
If you cost me a member of this coterie, I am not going to be happy.
Womp womp.
If the peanut gallery would please shut up.
Mm.
At least I still have my shell.
Oh, look, it's a fallen star in the sky.
I think we all had some good ones.
Yeah.
You were zinging at each other for sure.
You got a lead facial. Looks like you fucked a meat grinder. You face fucked a meat grinder.
Alice
I'll
didn't
give
say
it-
Or
anything
how
funny this
about-
time.
I'll
Or
give it
how
to
about-
Jacob.
It looks like that we might need to put in place another punishment.
I'll give it to Jacob.
Yeah.
I want punishment.
A
I want
very
punishment.
quiet threat with ambush.
Yeah, I like punishment.
Yeah, I'll give it to Jacob for that one.
Squatch, Rolls Wolf absolutely dominated and wanted you to have the last one.
Apparently.
Look at all this
She
bonus
is.
XP you're getting for your next character.
Rose Wolf spent 11,000
Shush.
channel points to make sure that happened. Even though
I
no
don't
one
think you're
else
all
voted.
get out of this alive. That's the thing. I don't think you're getting out of this
Don't
alive.
jinx it.
I am putting my belief out there. I don't think you're getting out of this alive.
I think you guys are gonna need to play this very, very, very carefully.
Alice is a very
Yeah.
fine talker. We'll see what
You
happens.
have a 10% chance of surviving this encounter.
Stop.
Why are you
Project
wishing that
success.
on your coterie mates, Mr.
I'm not.
Ambush?
It's
This is
just the realistic thing
assume
that's gonna
support.
happen. You
Y'all, I
dropped
do this
Marius
all day,
fucking
every day.
Calhoun
It'll
on
be
the
just
board.
fine. All day, every day, I walk up to motherfuckers' houses and I make them
This
do the
is,
shit that they don't
like-
want to do, and I'm gonna do that to Calhoun. That's all that's gonna happen.
This city has been nothing but a hedge maze, and you just dropped the fucking gargoyle at the center of the maze. What do you think I'm gonna think?
Right.
You're gonna die! That's what's gonna
Right.
happen!
It's a Minotaur, but yeah.
Valid.
Oh my goodness.
So best line, did we decide that was Squatch 2?
Jacob, yes.
Jacob.
It
Okay.
was Jacob.
Jacob.
Jacob's line.
Jacob's line. Alright, well. Thank you all out in our lovely chat here at CoffeeCat Presents on Twitch for watching and enjoying the little surprise that I that I popped in here just to, at the end when I had to deliberate what it is that I was going to do. Ultimately, you know, wanted to do that anyway. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have missed an episode, go ahead and check out the YouTube here at CoffeeCat Presents. And if you have discovered us as a result of YouTube, you should go and check out Twitch, because that's where we do this show live. And you are probably a week behind when it comes to the VODs. So you could always watch the VODs at YouTube and then catch us live on Twitch and be perfectly caught up to date. But that should do it for us here in the Alamo City. Say goodnight, everybody.
Not.
Good night, everybody.
Make your headstones right now, y'all. It's getting go time.